instead of James I. You know, the Bible translation guy who loved theatre and Shakespeare and the divine right of kings and witches. He was obsessed with witches. So in 1589, right, he's sailing back from Denmark with his brand new bride Anne. Horrific storms, almost sink. Most people would assume rough weather, but no, not Jimmy Boy. No, he declares witches were trying to kill him. To the point he launched the North Berwick trials, where over 70 people were accused of witchcraft. So many of them were tortured until they confessed. And I don't mean just confess saying, hey, I'm a witch. Oh no, they confessed to summoning storms and kissing the devil's backside. So James thinks, I'm becoming a bit of an expert at this. I'm going to write a book. And do you know what he did? And in 1597, he published the book Demonology, which is essentially a how-to guide on hunting and executing women. How to identify witches, which is essentially any woman with a strong opinion. And how to interrogate them, which is essentially legal torture. So in 1603, James becomes the King of England as well as the King of Scotland. New country, same obsession. One of the very first things he did was pass a brand new Witchcraft Act, which essentially made talking to a ghost punishable by death. Fortune telling, illegal. Mediums, hanging. Left your bread out and it's moulded a little bit funny. Clearly your neighbour's a witch. But he didn't just pass laws, he attended trials, he debated prisoners. He once convinced a jury to execute a woman who'd already been acquitted. Later in life though, James did a full 180. All of a sudden he's dismissing accusations of witchcraft as delusion and pardoning accused women and scolding judges for false convictions. We don't actually know why he all of a sudden became sceptical. Maybe he realised that witches were just poor old women, or he saw how witch panic was getting out of hand and it could threaten royal order, or he simply got bored and moved on to arguing with Parliament. So James essentially creates the witch hunting rule book, spreads mass hysteria across 2 countries, and then goes, never mind.